What up, people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye coming to it again with a brand new video. This time it's to review the Stoke versus Arsenal game. Now, typically this is one of our most difficult fixtures of the season. I don't know about you, but whenever the fixtures list comes out, there are certain ties I watch out for. The Tottenham ties, of course, because they're the scum down the road, and you just want to make sure that we have a good tie against them. Usually I like to play them second at home, but the fact that they're playing at Wembley this season means I don't give a shit. We tend to be good at Wembley. So, yeah, the Tottenham tie tends to be the one I look out for. United away also tends to be one I look out for. Weirdly, City is not necessarily one I look out for. Go figure. But typically really difficult places for us to go. And whether you like it or not, Stoke away is one of them. They're not necessarily the classic Tony Pulis Stoke of the old, but they can switch into that Stoke real quick. Let's not get that twisted. You know, the way the media have it, because Mark Hughes is like Jesus Christ to them. Apparently, Stoke can suddenly play football the way like they're Barcelona or something. And again, let's not get that twisted. They ain't Barcelona. With that, I would like to see us compete as hard as they do, play football, of course, but ultimately, no matter how we do it, I want us to win and win well, and I expect us to do that. With that being said, this would be the team that I would have facing Stoke. I think Cech in goal. I don't think he covered himself in a lot of glory. Typically, he would have a horrible performance against Leicester. The week after I say I feel like he's getting better. Just typical, isn't it? I still would just about have him try and redeem himself, so that would be why I would have Cech in goal. Then my three centre-backs, for me, Mustafi's fit. Mustafi plays. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of his, but I think this is an opportunity to start getting him fit. I think the only way of getting him fit is by playing him. He's our first choice centre-back. He needs to play. On the right-hand side of that, I play Rob Holding. I think we saw, for the very first time, Rob Holding play poorly against Leicester. Still don't believe he's 100% fit, but the only way he's going to get fit is by playing him. And unfortunately, for whatever reason, Wenger's not brought in a centre-back. Wenger refuses to play Callum Chambers for whatever reason. Play Rob Holding. Actually, I play Mustafi on the right-hand side of that three and Rob Holding in the middle. On the left-hand side, can't believe I'm going to say this, but Monreal. I think he is an adaptable centre-back, left-back playing centre-back anyway. And I think while you can, why not play him? Sorry, I thought I'd decide to sit down. So for that reason, I would play Monreal as my left centre-back. My left wing-back, you've got to have the big man, the big tank. Colossal as a left wing-back. I think he's played well. I don't think defensively he's been brilliant against Leicester. Let's just put it that way. But I love the player. I think if you're an Arsenal fan, you love that player. So he's got to play for me. Colossal left wing back. Right wing back, I would actually play Ox. Hector, don't get in my team. I think, much like you guys, Hector, he's been on borrowed time for a while with me, but I'm really quickly starting to lose faith with that kid. I'm not really sure what to say. I'm not really sure what else he brings to the table. And I'm hoping we don't really rue the day that Barcelona came in for a bid and we turned it down. Could have got a nice 40 million bit of change for him. Think about that. But yeah, Hector Bellerin would be to the bench for me. Maybe not even that, but probably to the bench for me. And Ox would be playing right wing back. Now, who would I have in the middle? So the middle is interesting. You guys know I'm not a fan of his. Probably time to return Xhaka and Ramsey back together. Didn't really like El Nene's performance. Again, typically he had a weak performance. the week after I praised him, just typical. um, he didn't have the best of performances, and I think Ramsey, to be fair, when he came on, changed the game. So I think for that reason, he deserves the starting spot. Again, I never thought I'd say that, but he does. So playing alongside Xhaka. Now, who would be my front three? I'd give Ozil one more chance. I really would. You know, he's our supposed world-class player. We are paying him a lot of money. I'd give him a rollick and send him out there. We need a good performance out of Ozil, for fuck's sake. Otherwise, honestly, flog his ass to Barcelona. I don't really care. Honestly, I'm starting to not care. Because to be honest, I think at this point in time, Iwobi would give a stronger performance, to be honest. But let's reluctantly start Ozil as that number 10. Alongside Welbeck, listen, the one thing you'll get from Welbeck is the guy won't be able to finish for shit. But what he will be able to do is work extremely hard for you. And we need hard workers at the moment. So for that reason, I'd start Welbeck alongside him. Probably more up front, supporting the main man, Prince Laka. That's Alex Lacazette to you and I, or to you. What is there to say about him? He's our finisher. He's our world-class finisher. And we need him. And I think against a team like this, what do they always say? If you're a good striker, you'll be able to score on a Saturday night at Stoke. Can they score? So this should be a good measuring stick for Lacazette. Can he score against the likes of a potentially physical Stoke team? I think this will be a difficult game. I think Stoke have made little subtle improvements here and there in terms of their signings. But I still expect us to win, and win comfortably. So for that reason, I'm going to go for a 2-0. I'm actually backing us to keep a clean sheet. Crazy, I know, but let's see. Let's see. Anyway, guys, you let me know what you think. Do you think I'm crazy thinking Arsenal will keep a clean sheet against Stoke? I think it's a lot of the fact is due to the fact that I don't think Stoke have a goal scorer. So that's a lot of the reason why I'm going for that. But do leave your comments below. You know I read and respond to most, if not all of them. Unless you're just blatantly rude and then you just go to the block party. Also, do crush that like button. You know I appreciate it every time you do it. So crush and destroy that like button. And also hit that subscribe button. I'm bringing loads and loads of material for you, such as on Saturday night, I'm having 2 debutants join me to review the Stoke game. And that would be Kenny Can. Yes, the Kenny Can is coming on to join me. And my main man, my West African brother, Ola, will also be joining me on the show. So it'll be an honour to have those 2 guys on. I've been wanting to have those 2 guys on for a long, long time. So it'd be good to have them on. All right, people, I'm out of here. Back to work I go. Take care. Peace.